This is Mark Schofield with InsideThePylon.com and the Bleacher Report NFL1000 project. It is difficult to put into words just how impressive Julio Jones was Sunday against the Carolina Panthers, but I'm going to try my best. The Atlanta receiver caught 12 passes for 300 yards and a touchdown against Carolina and was nearly flawless on the afternoon. I'm going to highlight 4 plays that illustrate not just a wide receiver, but a master at his craft. This first play comes with 1:51 seconds left in the first quarter. Atlanta faces a first down and 10, and Julio Jones is lined up to the right here, and he's going to run a simple go route against press coverage. As you'll see, Jones gets a great release off the line of scrimmage. The defender doesn't get a hand on him, and as he releases outside, he erases any cushion, and as you can see here, they're basically step for step right now. But Jones will start to accelerate downfield and increase the separation he has on the defender. From there, Ryan drops in a good pass, and Jones executes a perfect over-the-shoulder catch. Again, great release. The defender can't get a hand on him. Jones tracks the flight of the football over his shoulder and pulls it in, getting both feet down for the good reception. An incredible catch and job of tracking the ball over his shoulder. This next play comes on a 3rd and 16 with 8:46 left in the second quarter. This play shows a bit of a creative usage of personnel from Atlanta offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan. The Falcons line up with 11 personnel, which is typically 1 running back, 1 tight end, and 3 wide receivers. And that's what they use here, only the 1 running back is fullback Patrick DeMarco, who lines up in the backfield with quarterback Matt Ryan and tight end Jacob Tamme. The Panthers do use their 4-2-5 nickel defense, only they run a little bit of a cover 3 buzz here. What we'll see is they run 3 deep. They'll drop this safety down into this underneath hook zone, as you can see. They also slide linebacker Thomas Davis to the outside over Jones, who's lined at the top of the screen. The linebacker is going to try to get a jam on Jones as the receiver releases off the line of scrimmage to help the secondary and sort of slow down the receiver's release. Jones runs the deep route, as you can see, and to the backside, Ryan will have 2 deep out patterns. Now, as the play begins, Davis tries to get his jam on Jones, but Jones just erases the jam, avoids it to the outside. Davis now has to drop into his hook zone on the outside, and as you can see, Jones has a step on the linebacker, but now he has to get past the cornerback, and he erases any cushion the cornerback gives him almost immediately. He gets the cornerback turned around and basically looking a little bit lost. Now Jones is wide open, and the ball is out. Now look where Jones is on the field. He's basically right alongside the sideline. Ryan releases this pass, but it's going to actually come down towards the numbers. So what Jones has to do now is track the flight of the football and make sure he can get underneath this pass to take advantage of the great route that he's run. And that's exactly what he does, tracking this perfectly downfield, bending inside towards the numbers and pulling it in for the huge reception. This third play is another 3rd and long, a 3rd and 10 midway through the third quarter. Again, Kyle Shanahan dials up that 11 personnel package with fullback Patrick DeMarco in the backfield, 3 wide receivers, and tight end Jacob Tamme. The Carolina Panthers stay with their 4-2-5 nickel, only this time they're going to run cover 1, as you can see here. You'll have man coverage on these receivers, as well as the tight end here, and you've got the single high safety playing man free. Atlanta runs basically a mirrored passing concept. It's a mirrored flat slant route design where Matt Ryan will have a flat route and a slant route to either side of the field. This is typically done to give the quarterback sort of an easier read structure. It allows the quarterback to read one side of the field or the other based on matchup, alignment of the football on the field, or coverage. But when Julio Jones is on the field, chances are you're going to go there because that's your best matchup in most situations. And here's Jones to the top of the screen. Again, he's facing press coverage. It's going to be man coverage, and he's going to run that slant route, as you can see. Again, he'll get a great release here off the line of scrimmage. He's going to run a route to the inside, but he's going to take his release outside first. Now watch his footwork and his upper body. They're timed up perfectly here as he uses a quick stutter step as well as a swim move from his upper body to get the outside release. He's got the outside release now. Defender can't really get a jam on him, but now he needs to get back to the inside, and here is where he uses just pure speed. He just comes over the top of the defensive back now to accelerate on this in cut. Makes a great hands catch, and now he turns into a runner. And that's another impressive thing about Jones, is the transition he makes and how he makes it almost instantaneously from pass catcher to ball carrier. Here we'll get a great look at the release. Again, the footwork and the hands, the quick swim move over. Now he accelerates, hands catch, hands extended. Yards after the catch, makes that first defender miss. It's just a flawless route and just great after the catch. The transition from receiver to runner. It's just perfect from snap to finish from Julio Jones. This final play here is his 75-yard touchdown reception. It's a catch and run. And what's great about this play, there are so many things that are really good about it. The creative play calling and usage of personnel from Kyle Shanahan, the incredible route that we see from Jones, the situational awareness that both the offense coordinator and basically everybody else on the field have on this play. We're going to see a great downfield block from Mohamed Sanu. It's just an all-around fantastic play. The context of the play is this. Carolina's just scored and added on the 2-point conversion to make this a one-score game. Atlanta leads by 8 at this point. There's 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. Atlanta's just taken over possession of the football after a kickoff. Following the touchback, they're on their own 25-yard line facing 1st and 10. You'd expect Atlanta to run the ball, and that's what Kyle Shanahan shows with this personnel package. He comes out with 21 personnel. You've got a fullback and a running back in an I formation. You've got a tight end in the wing. This looks to be a run-and play. That's what Carolina expects. They come out with their base 4-3 defense, and as you can see, they crowd the box here. They've got 8 defenders in the box. They're expecting a run-and play. They play cover 1 with man coverage on the outside and the free safety in the middle of the field. Atlanta uses play action here, and they're going to run a play that's known as the Yankee concept, which is a max protection route design that's commonly used on play action, where we get sort of that underneath route, that shallower crossing route from Julio Jones, who's there on the left, and this deeper over route from Mohamed Sanu, who's to the right. What you typically expect the offense to do when they see single high coverage like this is to sort of high-low that free safety in the middle of the field. Now, if the safety comes down, breaks on Jones, then maybe you throw over the top on that post route. If the safety stays deep, then you've got Jones on that underneath route. But what we're going to see here is Jones again win at the line of scrimmage. He beats the press. This cornerback is using inside alignment. He knows he doesn't really have help to the inside unless it's deep, given the situation. So he's going to do everything he can to take away an in-breaking route, which is what Jones is going to run. But Jones beats him to the inside anyway. And how does he do that? Again, it's a great release. He's going to show a fake to the outside and then cut right underneath him and accelerate away. He leaves him in the dust, catch. Now again, transition to runner. He turns into a runner right away. We get the downfield block right there from Sanu, and it's a touchdown. It's just a great play from snap to finish. Not just from Jones. We get a great block from Sanu, and also just a very good play call in that situation from Kyle Shanahan. Those 4 plays, they highlight everything that you're really looking for in a wide receiver. I mean, Jones was near perfect on Sunday, and the stats and grades reflect the effort. He was great with his hands. He was great running his routes. He was great after the catch as well, as we've seen, making that transition from pass catcher to ball carrier, and he was even good in the blocking game as well. Thanks for watching this edition of Scouting with Schofield for the Bleacher Report NFL1000 project. Until next time, I'm Mark Schofield with InsideThePylon.com and the Bleacher Report NFL1000 project.